Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. We are on day 20 of our 25 Drams of Christmas, the Bourbinsane Advent Calendar. We are working our way into the weekend with a brand new wheated bourbon, Rebel Yell 10-year. Now, this product comes out of Lux Row Distillers. This is the 10-year-old expression of Rebel Yell. Now, a lot of you have probably heard of Rebel Yell. They make an 80 proof whiskey, 100 proof whiskey, a couple flavored whiskeys. They actually have a root beer flavored one. Not for me. This is the 10-year expression. So, 10 years old. Now, the cool thing about this is right on the bottle, it shows you when it was aged since. So this bottle I have here was actually aged in, aged since 12 of 05, and this is a 2018 bottle. So technically they say, you know, this is a 10-year-old bourbon, but actually my bottle's a 13-year-old, so that's really cool. Keep an eye out if you're ever looking for this product. Check the dates on these barrels, because some of them are going to be older than just 10 years. I think that's really cool. Rebel Yell is known for being a wheated bourbon, so it is a wheated bourbon, not your normal high corn. It's still going to be a corn. I mean, it's bourbon, so it's still high corn. Mash bill's unknown, so we don't know how much wheat is in this. We just know it's a wheated bourbon. Wheat being the second most dominant grain. Let's go into the color here first. Medium caramel color. It's got a little bit of color. I'd say medium caramel. Pretty good leg sticking to the glass on this though. This does come in at 100 proof. 13 years. I'm happy about it. Let's go into the nose. Ooh, immediately it's just very fruity and just rich and creamy. Like a Werther's caramel chocolate or caramel melt on the nose. Creamy butterscotch, such creamy butterscotch. Citrus for sure. I would say a lot of like green apple, bright, ripe, overly ripe fruits. But man, that caramel butterscotch is just taking over the nose. And the leg, man, looking at this glass again, the legs are just sticking to the side of this glass. So they do source their whiskey. They're starting to age their own now, Lux Row is, but we don't know where it's sourced from. Thoughts are Heaven Hill. Other products along the Lux Row makes are things like the Old Ezra, so Old Ezra 7 as well as the Ezra Brooks. That's believed to be Heaven Hill as well. And Rebel Yell, it could be Heaven Hill. Could be Heaven Hill too. Let's give this a taste here. Nice punch of oak just hit me on the nose there too. So let's go into the taste here, guys. Happy Friday. Wow. This bottle's actually tasting a lot better than I remember. Like the last time I had this bottle, I was not. I mean, it was good, but I wasn't blown away to the point where it's, you know, it's one of the better things I have in my bar. But today, this bottle tastes great. It's got great sweet oak. I mean, that oak just coats the palate, lingers. It's got a little bit, I mean, you can taste that dust, a little bit of that dusty oak. But it's not to the off-putting point, because a lot of times with high-aged stuff, for me, I get too much oak and it really puts me off. But I think the butterscotch of that, the wheated notes, you know, butterscotch, a little bit of cinnamon. Coating the palate great. It really is. I'm getting a great mouthfeel. Nice tingling on the back of the tongue. I think some of that barrel spice is really coming through. But man, just the wheated profile, I think for me, for a lot of different wheaters I've had, it just gives me that butterscotch creaminess that I really enjoy on the palate. Weller Special Reserve's a great example of that to me. It's just pure butter. It's like you're drinking butter. That's what it does to your palate. Let's go in for one more sip of this here. It is just very, very nice. The balance of spice The balance of a little bit of that oak, that sweet, sweet oak with the creamy butterscotch caramel. Just a really nice bottle, honestly. Parts of the country can get this bottle for about $50. I'd say 50 to 70, depending on where you are and where you see it. So that's a pretty wide range. But at the $50 price range, especially if you can get one of these older bottles, from an older barrel, you've got to pick it up. I think it's a very nice sweet spot. Now I've had the Rebel Yell 100. I've never tried the 80 proof, and even the 100 gave me quite a bit of alcohol burn that I didn't enjoy. I mean, the 10-year-old, that's gone. I mean, that's non-existent. You just get a beautiful balance of that sweet oak, barrel spice, you know, and it's just really good. It's really good. I really like this. Has quickly become one of my favorite wheated bourbons I have in my bar. I mentioned that yesterday, but it's true. We don't know, as I mentioned, where this comes from. They're thinking maybe Heaven Hill. So if that's the case, this could actually be pretty similar to one of the old Fitzgeralds. So just in recent years, they had the old Fitzgerald 9-year, 11-year, and 13-year. Also, Distillery only released with the 14-year. But assuming it's Heaven Hill, we'll say it is. It'd be curious to see how this matches up to some of the old Fitz expressions, which is also a wheated bourbon. So that might be a fun head-to-head to do, maybe blind to do, to see what comes out on top. Overall, with this whiskey though, if you can get it at the $50 price range, even up to $60 I would pay probably for this. Especially if you can get one of those older barrels. I mean, check those bottles. If you can get one of those older barrels, pick it up. It's going to be a good whiskey for you. Thank you all so much for joining me for day 20 of our Bourbinsane Whiskey Advent Calendar. I hope you all are enjoying this series. I'm having a great time drinking all these different things, filming these for you all, trying stuff back to back. It's just an awesome time. But I hope you guys are getting something out of it. I hope you are enjoying it. Please do let me know how you're liking the series. Let me know if you've ever had any Rebel Yell products before, because I'm curious to see what you think of them. Tomorrow, we are going to be going a little bit off profile. It's Saturday, which means variety day, off of bourbon or rye day. So this was one of the first bottles that I truly fell in love with when I tried. It immediately became one of the best things I tried last year. So let me know down in the comments what you think that bottle is going to be. I will see you all tomorrow. Stay insane, everyone.